discretion is advised. SideQuest is a shit show.
We are live! We are live! It is episode 26. Welcome to SideQuest, everyone. I am joined by my normal Monday co-host cast, the AAA Club, Alistaria, Erilyn, and Arcturus. Well,
Normal's a stretch, you know.
Yeah, and we have Poe with us, so it's like M-triple-A-P. So it's like map.
No.
Map.
You don't want to use that one. Even if you have an extra A in there, you don't want that acronym.
What's wrong with that?
Do not.
It's like it's like a treasure map. I mean,
It's not. It's
the treasure map leads you to the candy in the dungeon.
Yeah,
in this case, the treasure map leads you to a meeting with Chris Hansen, who asks you to sit down.
Or the candy in the van, not the dungeon. Dungeon's later. The van's first.
the covered horse wagon.
Either way, you'll feel funny at the end and wake up wondering what the fuck happened, and then somehow you're in China.
And you'll be a little traumatized.
How do you
Welcome
not
to
know what a
SideQuest.
map is, Magog, as much as you look into their world?
I don't look into all of it, Poe. Welcome to SideQuest, everyone. Rules are scrolling across the bottom of the screen as usual. Donuts are much appreciated because they help us keep this show going, and it takes a lot of energy and angst and sarcasm to run this show for 2 hours multiple times a week. So please.
We're just sassy fat chicks, the variety hour. Thank you. Welcome to Fat Quest.
Exactly.
Oh, wait, that sounds like a porn.
Body positivity quest?
Fat Quest is my Sunday nights when you guys are doing SideQuest. I go out and
Fatceptance quest.
I go what is colloquially known in the south of the United States as hog rolling.
That also sounds like a porn.
that also sounds like a porn. All right. Well, yep, we are doing SideQuest. Is there anything interesting happening? Erilyn, you missed Friday. You missed Alistaria getting drunk.
Yeah, you did. I had to get drunk in representation of the missing drunk fairy.
Yeah.
It probably wasn't because my feet were hurting or anything.
It makes it a lot more bearable, though, huh?
Yes, it does. And then I also sung Elton John in the best way possible. So you're welcome, chat. You saw that.
No.
You know, if any of you have looked into my lore, I drink almost exclusively from a syllabask thing that has been very artfully hollowed out because I usually avoid poisons, but ever since I've signed the contract, one of the perks is that I end up using a bunch of poisons just for fun at this point and keep up my end of the bargain. So
Is that why the Joker is the way he is?
I think Arcturus is our.
Well, that's part of it.
I think Arcturus is our resident Elton John. He's got the glasses. He is fabulous. If he learns to play the pianist, then we've got ourselves a hit right here. We could be a band.
Crocodile rock.
Pretty sure I don't wear near enough pink or glitter, but,
That could be
well,
arranged
he's
in your next
acceptable, I
contract.
suppose.
You're like Marilyn Manson covering Elton John.
There is this pop star named Gary Glitter that has been going around recently because of the Joker movie in their realm. I've been hearing his name a lot.
Ew.
What?
Who?
What? His name's Gary Glitter. Who wouldn't trust a man named Gary Glitter?
I don't know who that is. Sounds like an elf.
No, he's a monster. Sounds about right. I understand glitter is just awful.
I just thought about spending your free time talking about a jester, which, ew.
Oh, yes.
Well, believe me, I feel the pain of having to discuss a jester with any regularity.
Yes,
I mean, at least you're bound by, like, HIPAA.
I'm not bound by that. I don't know what the hippo oath is.
He's bound by a broken hippo.
Hippocampus.
Broken
I'm
hip.
sorry.
Now, I was looking into this hippo oath, and near as I can tell, it doesn't seem like it'd be good for encouraging doctors to treat the patients well, because hippos are vicious bastards.
Yes, they eat people.
And they're
Quite literally.
vegetarians, no less.
But they
So-
will
They just do it
kill
for fun.
It's literally me. I eat people. I'm a vegetarian. I'm a hippo.
So
Ah.
you're saying you don't swallow?
I mean,
She just munches on giant watermelons.
She's
That's what
on
she
a
does.
she's on a diet right now. Okay, leave her alone.
Yeah, I've been trying
Yeah,
to.
my point was is that I'm feeling quite left out about this whole getting drunk thing, so I'm going to give this up. After all, I don't have to worry about being poisoned anymore, by someone else. So, one of these days, I think I'm going to join in on the boozing.
Yeah,
Because
It's been
of,
such a long time. That's the downside of the Silbask thing. It neutralizes all poisons, and technically that includes alcohol.
so if you're fat, do you have a hypothalamus?
what?
No.
Oh.
Stop reading books. What did I tell you about that?
They're bad for your brain.
Yeah.
At least that's my excuse.
Look, I don't know where you got that book we got that from, but clearly its knowledge was flawed.
Really, when you hear about neuroplasticity, it's a completely different story, guys.
Okay, now that's interesting.
Was that a word?
No, what? Big words anger me. Stop it.
No.
Yes, I
There's
know
a
that.
word
You have to
that's
pare
always-
down those syllables.
I mean, me and Magai can recite spells like, day in and day out. But as soon as you say those kind of words, it's like,
Yeah.
what?
Look, it's all
The
about-
only difference between me and Alistaria is my spell books have spells that can weave destruction and chaos across the world. Her spell books begin with Dear Diary.
No, I am hardcore too. I swear, I do dark shit all the time. Hardcore. HXC.
Look, as far as I can tell, they seem to revolve around curing STDs.
I'm starting to wonder if she really is a dark mage.
So if we see you on, if we see you on Black, is that you doing your dark shit?
I am super hardcore, okay? I hurt somebody a few times.
What's
A lot of people on Black.
Do sex
Ah.
accidents really count?
black magic?
Magic woman. Oh, is that really what he was talking about? Oh, this is news
I continue to
to me.
suspect she's actually a blue mage.
Abadi. Abadai?
Sex magic.
No.
That's a thing.
I'm a
I'm not sure
dark
if it's the entire
mage.
school of magic or it's just the name applied to those mages who are incredibly unethical about it.
I mean,
It's just an excuse to be swingers. Let's face it.
I mean, wizards and witches are pretty whorish. It's just in general, not me in particular, but you know how they be.
Yeah.
You probably have an invisible serpent between your legs right now.
No, that's the elf.
we decided to share custody.
Yeah.
Who's gonna adopt me? Damn it!
It's really,
Oh.
it's
Not
really,
the elf. Oh yeah, because she's autistic. Yeah, I understand.
yeah, it's easy. because they're
You
very.
use some Legos, and then you like set her in a corner, and then she finds something to do, or a closet.
You give her some kind of like colored puzzle, right? That's the logo. That's what they do.
Oh yeah, the puzzle.
Yeah, they do the puzzles. That's what the autistic people do.
It really
You know,
wouldn't-
I've looked into this, and apparently, if you want to woo the elf, you need to get her a train set.
I heard Thomas the Train's very popular in the
Thomas
Earth realm.
Thomas the Tank Engine scares the piss out of me. I'm sorry.
I mean, I may or may not have already gotten a train run on her. She might have been asleep, but if she likes trains, that's good to know.
The
I don't have
fuck?
to worry about the. I'm sorry.
So
You-
if the elf comes back a mangled mess, we know why.
Well, I'm just saying that I may or may not have sold the footage to Blacked, but if she's into trains, then it's good to know. Because in the future, I can split the profits because she'll be.
Lyra's gonna come on the next episode and be like, I didn't mean that kind of train.
Damn. Bullying the autistic child again, are we?
You know, I would like you to send me the link that later on. I'd like to help it really get the audience it deserves.
Yeah, gonna study it for posterity, are we, Arcturus?
Oh no, I'm not going to view it myself. I'm catching enough heat as it is, even though I'm pretty certain I'm the only one in this team who doesn't want to pork the elf, and look,
Even
I'm
if-
not going to be convinced otherwise.
I mean,
Isn't
he
it
did.
when you feel
kind of-
heat, like you have an STD? Like, isn't that like if it burns?
I don't
A
know.
lot of us do present a burning sensation. I assume you want to make an appointment?
Yeah.
No, I'm actually fine this time.
Yeah. This conversation reminds me of the time that Erilyn got drunk in that small village when we were out on a quest and woke up the very next
which
day
one?
with a tattoo that said urinal on the inside of her lip.
Which time was that? Because lip tattoos go away pretty
That was-
fast. Which time was that?
That was when we were passing through Knocknora in the north.
Okay. That only happened like twice
Yeah.
in that area.
Horn of elf.
Our resident scribe fast at work.
Look,
Oh.
notes are important, especially when they have tactical applications.
Tactical. Like, what are you gonna go to war with Lyra and she's gonna be standing on the battlefield and he's gonna be
Crying.
he'd be like, I know her weakness. Unleash the Mandingo party.
I know her weakness. Trains.
I know her weakness.
Okay, that got me.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
That got Arcturus. I got first health of the day.
I'm plotting against her self-esteem.
The girls-
This will work.
The girls didn't laugh because they have yet to experience a proper Mandingo party.
Oh. Oh no.
I think they're about to dispute that.
Go see it on Blacked. What were we talking about originally? Doesn't this show have a format?
No, but dog, it's never had a format. Okay? Not even the grind is part of the format.
I genuinely don't know where we got on that tangent from. Like, I have no idea. But like, I
Chat,
imagine
can you help us get on track? Can you find the plot? Look
Can you
carefully.
find-
Arcturus the Explorer. Gonna explore that ass.
I'm just like, I have a feeling I can tell you what happened, and it started with me saying something incredibly out of left field and really fucked up, and then we just skirt over there somehow.
Right.
And we just kept going.
Yeah, SideQuest, if anybody new is watching, SideQuest is a lot like those choose your own adventure stories, but we've just chosen to go to the tavern.
And we don't let you choose.
Yeah.
Sorry, bitch.
We don't let
There's
you.
a
We
voice in
don't
the
let
matter?
you. We don't let you. No matter how much you try, we don't let you.
If you didn't want to think about running a train on an autistic elf, too bad. Here we are. You're welcome. It's much more fun this way.
I just
Your mom said you really needed to let loose.
I just remember the meme that I saw on the Twatters through the portal. There's this image of a tunnel, and then the train just is too big for it, and it just goes. And that's what I thought of when you were talking about Lyra.
Yeah, it's similar.
What was the one where it was talking about two girls or something, and it's like you expect the train, and then another tunnel just starts going.
That was before the train.
Oh, okay.
Like I said, you could only break your dick so many different ways, and that's.
Yeah, Arcturus actually has an entire encyclopedia on broken dicks. It's a
true.
problem. It's a problem in our world. It really is.
Compare notes, because I'm sure my encyclopedia is much larger.
Look, it seems like a simple thing, but it's a bitch to break and a bitch to fix.
No, it takes a bitch to break it.
Oh.
That's what I meant.
Yeah.
Dick split.
Got like 2 pencils, some tape.
Look, I'm the one who's supposed to step on jokes around here. Stop stealing
That's
my
what
bit.
pencil dick is.
Yes, it's like two quills and some leather, straps.
So if somebody calls you, so if somebody calls you a pencil or pencil dick
Right.
or quilt, that's exactly.
Right.
It just means you're simply
Yeah,
too
but
large, broken.
3 times bigger the dick.
Could you imagine? Could you imagine a quill going up a dick hole?
Oh,
Be
God.
the most painful fucking thing. Like,
I've seen it.
do not feather your dick.
No, don't.
like-
Or it'd tickle really bad.
and
It's like
please,
tickle porn to like the extreme. Yeah, it's like tickle porn, but then unblacked.
well, that's enough notes for today.
Yeah, put the quill down, Arcturus.
Careful where you put that quill, by the way. Don't want to
You've
accidentally.
made note-taking dirty, and I'm just
Actually-
disgusted.
You don't want to accidentally slip and fall onto it with no pants or underwear on, with an erect penis, on accident, and then have to go see your physician, which we know has all the dirty details.
You know,
Yeah.
it doesn't work on me because I've heard that excuse from other people coming in.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. But you probably have a very super secretive physician that you pay to keep quiet. I would not.
Have you ever heard the term physician
Her
heal
name is
thyself?
Lyra.
I'm not going to trust anyone else.
Her name
Arc-
is Lyra.
Arcturus, I have just recently uncovered the magic to bring non-organic things through the portal, which which takes a lot of power, so I can't do it that often.
I don't know.
But
if
I
just-
swear to the gods above and below that one day I will reach into the Earth realm and get you a board game called Operation. I think it would be very helpful. It's
You know, I could use
an
it practice.
it's a learning tool actually. It'll make you a better doctor.
Okay, I'm looking forward to this now.
Yes.
He would. He
What's
would
the next
need,
gift-giving holiday?
He would need to know where his funny bone is in order to replace it. It was the stupidest joke, though. I'm sorry.
Little does Arcturus never mentions it, but his funny bone is his dick.
That explains why it's just never,
That's
Is
why
that
it's
why
never.
she laughs
That's
every
why.
time?
That's why it's always limp,
Ah-ha,
and
ah-ha, ah-ha,
that's why it's always
Ah.
limp and late to the party.
ah-ha. It tickles. ah.
very dry.
Along with the feather, too.
So what you're saying is I find you all deeply unattractive sexually, and I have no argument actually.
Everybody-
that's pretty bright.
Everybody
You have it.
knows
You got
that.
it.
Everybody knows that's not true. We all know who you really, really like sexually on this stream. Yourself.
Okay, fair enough.
He wears the goggles so he doesn't have an erection, like during. It's like,
He
I
turns
mean-
around and you hear.
yeah, like like you guys don't like after the show, like when we're all hanging out or whatever, and he takes his goggles off. It's just immediate, like.
Yeah,
Like-
he made looking like you're constantly about to weld something a fashion statement.
He actually just has a southern accent.
People,
Oh, this is just a rouge.
southern accent?
Yes.
Southern
Oh,
Moscar
no.
or Southern Sothos?
Oh, you know where he's southern. Oh, sorry.
Southern.
Southern.
Souther, like
Howdy.
Southern accent.
I think she's talking
Not-
about the south of the United States of America.
Sour
Yes.
Oh yes, I heard those accents. I've emulated on occasion, but you're saying that's default, really?
Well, it's called, in their world, the southern accent is considered a poor and unintelligent accent, but in our world, a similar accent does exist, but it's among the nobility. They found it expedient to talk using those words to make conversation quicker for diplomatic reasons, and so it's kind of opposite. In our world, it's actually an intelligent accent that people
And so-
instantly think you're a noble.
And so if you ever hear Magog sounding southern,
Are you
then
referring to
sounding-
the noble drawl?
No,
the one finger pursed to the lips? Really just
Erlen, I only sound that one time, and it's because you forced me to do it.
yeah, and it was fun, wasn't it? It was fun for me.
No.
You'll be fine.
Oh,
You said you wouldn't get a vasectomy, so I had to do something.
Mom and Dad are fighting about their vasectomy again.
I offered to bake a cake about it, and you wouldn't.
I got to the end of that castle and defeated a large dragon, and it was just you with a fucking cake. God damn it. That's all I got for my trouble. I even hit the axe, and the bridge, descended, and the dragon fell into the lava, and it was just you and a cake. Like, that's all
With
I got.
and like me and like a.
I don't even know how you got there because the dragon didn't even kidnap you. The bitch he kidnapped, that princess, was still chained up in the corner. Why didn't you let her free and sneak her out the back of the dungeon? No, you waited for me to make my way all the way through. And every fucking time,
No, listen.
Aaron,
You misunderstand.
you just turn
You
into a
misunderstand.
little fairy and fly right past
Okay,
the dragon, and you could have gotten her out of there.
You don't understand because her and I were having a lot of fun.
Yeah, and I hated that fucking dungeon too. Every time I hit a tripwire, I knew it was a trap because I'd hear an echo through the cave, just dun 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 dun, and then an axe would fly and hit me in the face. And
Yeah,
you
but-
were at the end the whole fucking
Yeah, but
time.
you misunderstood. But she liked after a while she really liked the being chained up.
I understand that, but did you have to eat her little mushroom-headed friend? I know he looked like a psychedelic, but you just chomped into his fucking brains. Like,
I don't know, because like when I ate him, I saw some shit.
the mission was to get him and the princess back safely. We had to dump their bodies down a green pipe.
Okay, it was fun. Did
No.
you die?
Not
No.
for me. I had to jump over fireballs and shit.
Yeah, well, I had to deal with you for the rest of forever. So I don't know what, like, who's really losing here? Is it you or is it me? Because I think it's me.
Could you imagine, like, us in the Mario world? Just, like, dumping corpses down. Just, fuck the
I remember
princess.
you lifting up your giant cloak every time you jumped over
Or
the
it's
fire.
like- It's like, sorry, your princess is in another castle. And it's just like, well, fuck this. And just leaving. That's it. That's the end of the
Yeah.
game. It's like, well, fuck that. I'm not going to get by.
Fuck this. Fuck this bullshit.
Exactly. It would be a short game. It would just be your princess is in another castle. Well, fuck. Okay, I guess she's gonna die.
Could you imagine, like I'm just sitting there and I like Erlen gets kidnapped by Rufus the dragon in order
Good
to
luck, Rufus.
and then Rufus is all like chaining her up and is all like, you're going to be here. I have set a trap. Magog is going to have to try to rescue you. And you're like, you sent the letter to Magog? I'm fucked. And sure enough, it just cuts to me. I have Erlen the fairy. If you want her back...
It would have to be something like, I killed every woman on Earth, and I have Erlen.
Please
Yeah,
rescue...
that's about what it would take. But it
Or
would
like-
also get a whole team in.
It's like, I've killed every woman that will do that thing that you like, so, 5 of them. I've killed them, and we have
All
Erlen.
two.
It does
That's
remind
much
me...
more practical.
It
But
does...
yeah, like, we've
It-
killed everyone that would sleep with you, and then it's no one, it's just me.
It does
I'm just
remind me
there.
of that one time you got into that trouble up in the northern mountains of Avendoom, and you sent me a magical message in a crystal, and it was like a little you popped out, and you were like, we are completely surrounded up here. We could use your help. Help me, Magog of Morscar. You're not my only hope. You're like the fourth guy I called. But if you can make it, that'd be great.
Yeah, that's me when I'm drunk anyway. That's my booty calls. Like, you're not like the first person I was gonna call, but honestly, no one else is answering. So I just figured like you would be awake anyway, and you were kind of interested, and like we kind of had that conversation in that tavern that once. So what
You
I'm
said
saying
hello
is,
to me. I
Yeah.
said hello back.
I've been,
yeah,
I'm having bad luck, and I'm hoping that you'll finally be the one desperate enough to show up.
yeah, and then he was, and that's how this whole thing
right,
started.
right. And you know what? It's what I've been meaning to ask you about that message. Actually, it was so weird because after you were done recording it via the magic crystal, you bent over to turn the recording off, but then these hands came in and went around your waist, and then the message cut off. I wanted to know what was happening at
Oh.
the end there.
Nothing.
Oh no.
That's
Well-
weird. That must have been like a weird magical like like that.
It
That
just
was
happened.
your other recording for second channel.
No, I just like I hear that happens a lot occasionally, like with the
Oh, it's like a
Sometimes-
different magical frequency overlapped another message. Right.
it overlaps and you end up with somebody else's. Yeah, that's exactly.
So the message ending with "Oh God" it had nothing to do.
No, that was me genuinely asking for help.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah, that was it. That was.
all right. I just wanted to. I wanted to clear that.
Yeah, no, I understand. Like, no, it seems weird, but like, yeah, I guess it's a big. I guess it's an issue that it
It's a
happens.
big.
Yeah,
I guess it's a big.
yeah. It happens. It happens a bit with magical frequencies. Like I mean.
Yeah.
Anyway, I have to check on my chickens. I will see you in a minute. I'm gonna check on my chickens.
I mean, I guess she was
That's
going for a
not
cock
the correct
joke.
euphemism.
but
I think you need something more along the lines of petting your fish.
She
I
needs to continue
genuinely-
until you get mushroom stamp in the back.
I really was like, I was really thinking of check on my chickens. What? This is why I'm not in a relationship.
She needs to go peck some cock. She needs to go peck some cock, guys. I'm just for a few minutes. Go pet them.
Yeah, I have to go check on my other cock. That
How
was
can
so.
we do?
Ah.
Who's here?
You
In the
sort of
back.
fish slapping dance.
She is. What has she got in the backyard? A 7-foot fucking rooster named Foghorn Legcock. Like I don't.
Leg cock? Leg cock?
Well, I say I need some food, Erilyn. I say, come out here and feed me. Well, I say, Erilyn, would you quit bending over? It's quite
Okay,
distracting.
so
I
Erilyn,
say.
can you explain why my cloaca is itching so much?
I am.
Well,
Genuinely-
I Claire, come over here.
Well,
I'm actually concerned about why that came out of like that was what. Anyway, I'll be.
You were hungry and thinking of cock. It's not that big of a deal, Erilyn. We get
She
it.
I'm
was-
always hungry and thinking of cock though.
she was,
Like,
she
that's-
was, she was, in the back of her mind, she was thinking what most women her age are thinking. I'm running out of eggs.
Oh.
That, yeah, I am.
Ooh. Ouch.
The last one you want, Alistair, but reach 900 years old and look as good you will not.
I mean,
That's
I
not
utilize.
how fairies reproduce. Do they just pop out the egg? Is it like chickens? They just pop out the egg and then little fish, maybe?
It's a very,
It-
it's a very complicated process where they have to shrink down to their fairy form and go inside of a flower, and
It's essentially like running over a deer.
Just-
Yeah, it's similar.
Happens once a month. You run over a deer, and then the carcass just stays there for 7 days, 5 to 7 days.
It's almost as
So
if
they fuck flowers.
Yeah,
Well, I mean,
with Erilyn though, a lot of times her sexual escapades end with evisceration. So be
yeah,
careful.
and it is just as traumatizing as watching Bambi's mother get shot. So it's about
You were traumatized by that? It's a fucking cartoon. It ain't even real.
not me, dummy.
Oh,
I'm not traumatized.
The other Erlen. Don't you know?
You were trying to make a connection with an Earth realm
Yeah,
pop
I
culture
was.
reference. Okay, my
I hear
bad.
that people get really sad about the,
Yeah, I was about to say, because Earth realm pop culture reference, that makes sense, but our realm, we shoot Bambi's mom every fucking day. Fucking arrows, just, dinner time!
the sex I had last night was bloodier than that. I mean, we're fine. That's fine.
Yeah, and that wasn't even that was an off night. I mean,
Yeah, that was
that
that was making love. I really felt I was really in my
Yeah.
feelings about.
yeah, I mean,
There was a
Okay,
lot.
I get it now. So you had a date and you
She made a
Loaded
blood
up,
sacrifice and
video for them, and they might have been expecting something else, but instead pops up Bambi.
oh, now I understand why she said that.
And you went through it anyway, leaving them very traumatized.
I understand why she said that now. The man she went out with last night, his corpse is shoved in the chicken coop.
Ah. So that's what the chickens have been eating.
Right.
Okay.
Just pecking away at it.
I mean, they do that though.
I mean, I would
unironically.
make a pig joke, but I'm a vegetarian, so I don't eat like humans either.
You just eat cock. We get it.
Yep.
I swallow cock. I don't eat it. You don't chew.
Yeah.
What have you been doing?
Yeah, you've been doing it wrong, Alisteria.
What are you, man?
You freaky bitch.
While dining on peacock, I know I must swallow.
These are where the instances where she's hurt someone she mentioned previously. Again, I said, I don't think sex accidents count.
Now I know Erlen's true weakness, given that she's a vegetarian. Goddamn fairies. I'm just gonna, next time she talks too goddamn much, I'm gonna wrap bacon around my hand like fucking brass knuckles and just clock her one.
Good luck. My abusive ex tried that, and it still didn't scare me. So
What if I hit you
When
with
is
an
it-
entire pig that's still alive and kicking and squealing? Just slap you across the face with it.
we would be kindred spirits. We're both abused pigs.
Oh. Oh.
Oh, wow.
Oh.
And I was expecting her to just start moaning.
Oh. I see.
I would just envy the pig because its life will be worth something when it dies. That's so depressing.
Could you... now I understand Erlen way more now.
I think we just had a therapy class
I
again.
just, now it makes sense when she tricked me in that dungeon and left me to die. She had pretended to, she had bent down to give me a blowjob, and it totally makes sense now why she looked up and was like, I'm only doing this because I have low self-esteem. You know that, right?
Yeah, that's why I do anything. My tits are out right now. You're welcome. I have no self-esteem. Enjoy. This is the only fatty part of me people enjoy.
I'm gonna cast a self-esteem spell on you just to ruin your life. You're gonna be looking at alcohol bottles, going, "Why don't I want you today?
Oh,
What have you done, Magog? What have you?"
the tavern up the road would really suffer. I'm pretty sure I'm their only customer. They had to reassure me today I'm not making poor life choices. Do you know how hard that is?
So when you were watching that horror movie with the girl getting covered in pig blood, you were like, I wish I was that pig blood. I wish I was that pig.
Yeah, because
What
then
you
I could.
saying?
Well, because I've always imagined myself, I don't know, going into a kid's store and shooting myself with a 12-gauge shotgun and traumatizing every child in there.
Except for that
Just-
one psycho that's like me, going, "Cool." That was
Well,
metal.
because then when
That
they're
was
old,
fucking metal.
when they're getting older and jaded, they'll be traumatized, they'll go into therapy or whatever, and then when they're getting old, and jaded, and they'll finally understand, they'll be like, you know what? That bitch in the Toys R Us, she was right. I should have just shot myself when I was younger.
If you did that,
That's
in
it.
the Earth,
That's it.
that would be way overdoing it for the Earth realm. Honestly, the way things are there, you wouldn't have to do that. They get
Don't they see death all the time?
Yeah, no, they get fucking PTSD from just watching anime titties.
Oh yeah, yes.
You wouldn't
yes.
even have to go
That's
that far, Erlen. You wouldn't have to
So
blow
just-
your own head off.
just misjudged.
Attack Erlin with positive messages.
Yes.
You don't, dude.
Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. Speaking of attacks,
I will.
we're
I will-
40
back
we're
up
40
on
minutes
I will
in and haven't
back.
done any super chats, so let's.
Although backed up would describe me after my first time trying anal. Anyway,
Yeah,
I'll be here for an hour and 20 more minutes.
You know what?
Oh.
I know that it was painful for you, but I enjoyed it.
I recommend douching.
Yeah, let's do some super chats. And you know what? I mean, I feel really bad for the fairy, Erlin. So this episode, if you get an attack against Erlin, please, do it with kindness.
Compliment her. Interesting.
It's totally diabolical. All right, let's go to the super chats here. Let's see what we already got so many. We're running behind. So sorry, folks. We just got really into it. Ajax Stormwing. If only Erlin would show this kind of passion, at night when she's tied up and I'm forcing her to do things, it would be a totally different relationship. She's not here to
If only she
respond.
would look at me in the eyes.
Ajax Stormwing says, the last time I was this early, I got a service failure for being too early. Heals for Arcturus. So, multiple healing potions for Arcturus. I'll go ahead and put you back to full health.
Much appreciated.
Yes. Juggernaut says, 1 healing donut for each of you. Keep up the fun. So, I guess that'll heal, like, Erlin 1 point and Alistaria 1 point. There we go.
Thank.
Yeah. We also got Vladimir Dragonov says, Magog, there's a weird guy saying you owe him money.
I mean, that wouldn't be the first time, though, right?
As far as I know, I murdered all the debt collectors. Stephen Mims says, I vote Arcturus as your advisor when you conquer us, Lord Magog. All attack heals at his leisure. So that's $20 to split up how you wish, Arcturus. Attack heals, whatever you want to use.
Okay, well, I'll be reserving half of that for healing. And then I think I have an attack in store, but we'll catch up first.
All right. Dollar Bill says, yesterday was my birthday. Have some cake, Magog. Well, happy birthday, Dollar Bill. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday. Okay, I'm done. I don't even finish those things. This is not shenanigans. Okay, you're not getting the full fucking singing treatment and everything.
Well, we gave him congratulations on not dying yet yesterday.
Yes, exactly. And our service is about as good as Applebee's. So
Oh.
you're lucky you got what you just did.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Juggernaut says we now know their weakness. Drop a train on them. That would definitely hurt. Vladimir Dragonov says healing milkshake for Ark. So yet another. You're like filled up on healing.
Oh. Filled up.
Yeah, to the brim. To the base.
To the face.
Look, I'm doing this entirely for immortality, so it's quite apt.
Dollar Bill says, good news. The lesion is not a tumor. All is well. Well, congratulations on that. Good for you. The lesion is not a tumor. It's not a tumor.
The Legion of Tumor.
Yep.
It's not a tumor.
Ajax Stormwing says, Arcturus Magog, I would pay good money to watch Arcturus playing Operation. Heals for Arcturus. Another $5 heal. You're basically like immortal this show. Like any health damage you take from here on out, I'm just gonna heal you. Like you got tons of heals, man.
It's nice to be supported.
Yeah, right. Vladimir Dragonov says Magog will probably send someone to get the ferry for you. And that for him, Vladimir Dragonov says. And now that I think about it, it'd probably be some guy who lives in a swamp or something. Oh, he's talking
Shrek?
about Erlin being kidnapped. Yeah, it'd probably be
By Shrek.
I would send an ogre to rescue Erlin. I would. Ogres
And
are
I
very hardy warriors. They're easy
And
to
I would
control
still
because
be
their
more-
brains are very small.
Ah.
and I would still be happier to see that instead.
Oh, damn.
Yeah.
Ooh, oh boy.
Stephen Mims says half and half. Some help to fairy and necromage lady. So $5 each to you, healing.
I'm not a necromage. It's not my fetish.
Now, she's a dark mage, but not a necromancer like me. She doesn't have the... You know, this is a thing that happens when you
A retarded face. No, I don't.
God damn it.
But there's spells
How am I
revolve
keep
around
setting
healing-
myself up for these? Like, really quick. Evil
curing
fucking...
STDs. Cleric, maybe?
It's like a... This face promotes celibacy.
I've never been drier.
One of these days, I'm gonna give one of these ladies the case of the vapors. It's not what you think. Vapors is a real disease in our world. Ajax Stormwing says, so how's that tent working out for you, Magog? Has the pixie come over to have sex with you in the swamp yet?
No, just the ogre.
That's how she tests out the new characters coming in.
Right. Ajax...
I made him laugh.
That was good.
Well, there's a health point since you laughed, and then you're healed.
Yep. I can afford to be more generous now.
Right. Lord Volkos, I'm aware that Erlyn calls herself a fairy, but I know she's a pixie. Also, the pixie should attack herself. So $5 activation to attack yourself, which is technically legal, so...
I
There
mean,
you
she
are.
just does that every night. What's the difference?
I know, right?
Technically legal is like your catchphrase. It's technically legal.
Your face.
If anything, we've learned anything, they're numb to that now. I mean, there's nothing we can say to them that they aren't saying to themselves. That's so much worse. So, new tactics are called for.
Yeah,
Yes.
like genuinely, I'm so emotionally numb. I don't think there's a way for me to attack myself.
Oh, nah. Okay.
That's not true. Tell yourself things will get better.
Ew. But I'm still on side quest. I don't feel like
I didn't
things-
say it was going to be true.
Yeah, but
Yeah, side quest is very much like a
things
deep level of hell.
things will
Psychologically.
be that
The 10th level of hell, right? Instead of like the 9th, it's just like the one below it.
Things will be better.
And you know, there are some corollaries surrounded by
She's
disgusting
trying.
characters dying over and over again in often quite horrible ways.
She's trying to. Erlen's just trying to be positive over there, and she gets halfway through the sentence, and then she just shits in her mouth.
Things will be better. Things will be better.
Well, in case she decides to be bulimic, this is how she can do it. Projectile vomit.
Yeah, we had an issue before. But you all loved me
The
then.
more you acclimate to one element, the more vulnerable you are to the other. In this case, self-loathing
You don't even have to stick
means
your
you're vulnerable to positivity.
Yeah, because like I'm
problem,
starting
though.
with my gag reflex. So I mean,
I don't have a problem though.
of course.
Well, you may
know,
not
issue.
choke on dicks anymore, but I'm pretty sure we can find something that will do the job.
Me. Hi.
Okay. Yeah, I just missed my mouth. Oh wait, I don't think that would work either.
I mean, I could just like choke you. It works well for like
Just like
oof.
physically choke her while you're scissoring the portals.
I'm just gonna call Erlen Daddy from now on.
I'm still tougher than your daddy, so I'll beat him up.
And I would still pay good gold Cygnus to see it. Ajax Stormwick says, Lord Volkos, I'm aware that Erlen calls herself a fairy, but I know she's... Oh, okay, I already read that one, didn't I? Damn it. Vladimir Dragonov says, Magog, what's the situation with land ownership in Morskar? Like acquiring property rights and deeds. You have to have a certain amount of gold in the Cigna Bank, and you have to be awarded a title of lord or another nobility title.
So it's
Yeah,
like
like-
Animal Crossing, right?
Yeah,
Well, Morskar has warehouses if you have coin.
yeah.
I fucking hate that joke.
Good luck getting those titles. They really are stingy about them.
Can we please go on record to say that that joke was a mistake? Just like my relationship with Magog and my father. And anyone that's hurt me ever emotionally.
And that, and this. Oh yeah, also that, and this.
One time
Yeah.
I played a joke on Erlen, and we were arguing, and then I was like, "No, I am your father," and she went and cut her own hand off. It was weird.
Yeah, and then he made it regenerate, and here I am.
Very
The same
his
reason
blood.
why every time I try to kill myself, I still back up on the Monday show.
So what you do is you bud, right?
Just don't try to slit your wrist with a magical sword, okay? They are really...
No, because every time
They
I try
will
to,
go all the way through.
yeah, because every time I try to like kill myself or whatever, it's always like, yeah, but the Monday show, yeah, but the Friday show, and then here I am again,
Yep.
torn into pieces.
My
Can't deny it. Can't
My
pretend.
favorite thing is to surround myself with people who have a lot of life pain and want to die, and then I torment them by resurrecting them.
Yeah, I mean, I would honestly say that's the only reason he rescued me, to be like, haha, bitch, you stop.
You think I'm gonna let you go that easy?
He just like looks for like he looks on like Tumblr for like depressed ass fairies, or like
Is
I'm
that
stuck
where
in
you
my-
all go? It's Tumblr. That explains a lot.
I mean, I
Well,
tumble.
you also have to appreciate he's also gone for the occasional soul who doesn't necessarily want to die, but can be educated on the benefits.
Yep. That's also why I hired Arcturus. I really like having people who don't want to die, so I make sure that they remember the pain when I resurrect them.
Yes, and again, instilling the whole regret on staying alive thing.
And surrounding with like people like us definitely helps.
Oh
The
yes,
whole, like,
especially the
how I-
contracts that secure medical treatment without payment from certain individuals.
Yep. I mean, one of these days you'll get some gold from me for doing this show, but my accountant is slow.
Is it
Oh.
Lyra? Is that it? Is Lyra?
No, she'd be fast at it because autistic people love doing numbers.
Oh, so it's what was
Okay, well,
that?
I'm glad to hear the elf
it's
isn't your
yogurt.
accountant at least, although I still don't know what you're getting out of the elf.
The
I'm
killing
not sure I want to
jester.
know either.
The killing
It's not when
jester
you
is
get out of
my
the elf,
accountant.
Ah, I see. Oh,
What?
why?
I was gonna say it's not what he's getting out of the elf; it's what he's putting into it. But
The killing jester is my accountant because some men just want to watch the world burn.
Okay, those sigmas are just gone.
The Sigmas are gone. They're just
you're
gone.
lower this society.
He puts them in his pocket and then he goes swimming for a bath and then they're gone.
I even
Okay.
gave him a really nice abacus to do his work, and as far as I know, he
Could he
Anal
spell abacus?
he dismantled it and used the counters as anal beads.
That's where the splinters came from.
What? Arcturus is actually funny? Let's mark this down. On the
Okay.
Damn it.
Have we caught up to where we want to be on the super chat
No,
things?
no, I
We've
got
Streamlabs too.
Yeah, I got looks like 4 more. Okay, so
Okay.
Ajax Stormwind gave $20 to say Arcturus be immortalized. So it looks like you're not dying anytime soon.
Ah, bitch.
Oh, this is gonna backfire somehow.
That was the most autistic laugh I ever heard. Thank you.
Vladimir Dragunov says, well, the guy who said you owe him money keeping muttering something about his precious. Oh, he can fuck the fuck off. Just because I threw his ring in a volcano doesn't mean shit.
If he wants a ring, he can jump in after it.
Yeah, exactly. Fuck's sake.
It's because he.
He can take a long walk off a short volcano.
It's just because he thought that Magog was proposing, and he was like, "Psych!" Like that was it, and that's why he's so upset. I mean, honestly, same.
You know well as anyone that I would only consider proposing with my precious cock ring. I'm only going to give that to one who deserves it.
One to rule them all. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
We've gone over this.
Is it secret? Is it safe? Yeah, it is. Yeah, I got it in a
You're
nice
waiting
secret
for-
place.
The elf is a trap.
Vladimir Dragunov
Look.
says healing milkshake for Magog. Thank you very much. Bagal.
If these aren't traps, then who's going to be wearing your engagement ring?
We don't call them that here. Okay, that's a derogatory term from the Earth realm. We call them artifices. That's a fancy word for trap. Go fuck yourselves. God.
Go fuck yourselves.
God.
I mean,
I
I,
like
could
that.
if I was a trap.
What's the matter, you? What's the matter, you? Go fuck yourself.
I just like that you like made a joke and you were like, it's
This
a
is
slur
a
for
horrible.
go fuck yourself.
Erlen, wait, I gotta do Erlen, China is asshole.
And we're banned.
Yep.
Look, I've been watching this, and I think if we get banned in China, it's a seal of both quality and integrity. We should get that. We need to prove it and make that the selling line.
No, they show our show in China because it's used to torture the masses.
It's legitimate
Oh.
terrorist propaganda.
Oh,
They're like, you really want to be like America? Watch this. These.
This is what they enjoy. Like, forget me looking like Winnie the Pooh, but this is what they like. This is what they enjoy.
they're given two
So we're
options:
really
watch
big.
side quest or get rolled over by a tank. They choose the tank every time.
And the
Oh.
tank is me.
Right?
So we're big in Chinese penitentiaries.
Yeah. $1
Your
says,
penitentiary forum.
would the fairy choke on the jester's prolapsed anus?
The fuck?
That's gross.
Fuck.
And I don't even want to think about that.
That's more gross than when I try to say things will get better. And like now I can say that just fine.
Yeah, that's weird. Vladimir Dragunov says, an actual autist, I can confirm what the witch said is coming dragon shit because I loathed math class. Vladimir then corrects himself and says complete.
Oh.
He paid money once again to correct himself.
The autist misspelled something.
Maybe you
I
spend more
appreciate
time
his
in class
dedication
and
and
have this
accuracy.
problem.
But if you
Look.
loathe math, and what did you do in English?
If I was on the other side of this and I posted a typo, I would have to do the same thing. I understand this.
And that is the end of the
Also-
super chats. So, Arcturus, take it
Okay,
away.
well, very good.
I'm dead.
You look like the onion alien from Gantz.
Oh.
To start with,
Too
Gentleman named Freedom donated 5 Earthbucks and 56 cents to say, I want Magog back. Someone wake up that lazy SOB. Oh, no, I'm sorry. That wasn't this stream. That was just after the end of the last show.
Painful. Doesn't it hurt to deal with your like the consequences of your own actions? I wouldn't know because I drink through them, but doesn't it hurt?
I'm better than all of you.
How the fuck are you gonna lie like that?
Lord Tyricus Sarthos donated 1 Earthbuck to say, healing donuts for Erin because she loves her donuts, and so do her Double D cream-filled Bismarcks.
So with the way that you grit your teeth, does your dentist make a lot of money, Arcturus, or is that just? I'm just curious.
He is his own dentist. Every time he has a tooth pain, he just goes out and he smacks a horse on the ass and it kicks him in the face.
Not my method, but I don't trust anyone else in there. And I have, it hurts like a bitch when I have to go in there. But never mind. Lion Patriot coughed up 4 Earthbucks to provide healing cocktails for Alistair and Erin.
Thank you. I like to suck on those cocktails right now.
Everybody's already healed. I haven't even been taking damage because there's so many health points. The only person who hasn't gotten very many health points is me. And even I've gotten a few. Apparently,
But
the
you're
audience
better.
wants us to stay alive this time.
Why?
Well, bear with us.
fucking
things
did it,
may
bitch.
change,
You
and I
fucking
still
went
owe
there.
an attack.
But the thing is I learned CPR for reasons that you don't need to know. But I learned CPR, and apparently that's a myth, is you can't do it to the tune of staying alive. I did ask, But also don't ask why I need to know CPR.
What
That's
is CPR?
I'm gonna beat you over the head with go-go boots.
What is CPR?
I'll tell you later. I'll even show you.
Oh,
Lord
I'm
Turk,
actually trained. Let me.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I want to know who trained them personally. I don't.
does it
Correspondence
require a
clause.
dummy?
Oh, don't lie, Arcturus. You invented that whole thing by watching the Earth Realm because I gave you a crystal. How dare you use the crystal to learn something good instead of watching pop culture and porn?
To learn and
Where did that get you? You were in the capital of Sarthos, showing people how to bring someone back to life using no magic whatsoever, and they tried to burn you at the stake as for being a witch.
he learned it.
Yes, that is true. But
He learned it as a way to kiss people. I understand.
look, the damage to my faith in humanity was very character building.
Yep. And you know what? To this day, he will not do CPR anymore because of that, but he will give mustache rides.
Sorry, that mustache looks like a very short and thin ride.
God damn.
Ah!
No one has met the price for that.
Wait, there's
but
a mustache?
I will.
Oh.
I will take away a health point from Art. Oh wait, never mind.
Yeah.
he's
I
just
don't think what,
he's just got so many health points. I'm just gonna whatever.
Lord Terracus Orthos donated 1 Earthbark to say, from Moskar Productions, hardcore mage gangbang starring Alistaria, directed by the Killing Jester. Get ready for magical comp destruction, some healing Truvada for the rich.
as if the Parkinson's wouldn't prevent the gesture from being able to hold a camera right.
Yeah.
It was
You just
Kuru,
passed
actually.
down, take a nap.
Now that's not true. It's because of that they praise him for being, a brilliant filmmaker in the Earth Realm because he has a very natural shaky cam and a lot of lens flare.
Look, again,
So he's
Kuru.
really big.
I don't know where he keeps getting it from, but it's Kuru. Anyhow,
He's
Sundance.
next up.
he's known in the Earth Realm as JJ Jester.
Eh.
I want to know who you can trade him.
She's like, I got that
Lord
reference.
Terracus
Oh my god, I got
donated
the reference!
another Earthbark to say, death to Elvin Hymens, healing Astroglide for Arcturus.
Another
Jesus.
healing for you.
God. He's never
Yeah.
gonna get any damage tonight.
Nope.
Well,
I mean,
bear
that's
with
not the only
us.
thing
We'll
he's
see
not
what
getting
happens next. Lord Turkathalsos then donated another Earthbark to say, Bowsette, attack the witch! She needs to be brought down to everyone else's level.
Who?
Bowsette, I can only assume they mean Erlen.
I'm sorry, did you say
Because we know who the witch is.
And it's
Did you say-
like, but
No, he's referring to Magog, obviously.
but it's only $1. You said, right?
Oh, I know. That's why we have this next one from Lord Turkathalsos, who donated 5 Earthbarks to say, let's try that again. I hit the wrong dollar button. Bowsette, eat the witch to observe her power!
Yeah, he calling you Buzzette because you have the little buzzing wings.
I thought
You're
he said
like a
Magog.
little fat bumblebee.
But we'll probably need to wait on that attack, because
That
again, we've got
sounds
one more
adorable.
message from Lord Turkathalsos, who donated 50 Earthbarks to say, they said Arcturus could be immortal. We'll show them! We'll show them all! Witch poster! Decimate!
Wait,
Witch.
who? Which?
Witch poster. I again assume they're referring to Bowsette, which is, of course, you,
What,
Alistaria.
so I attack all you guys for $50? Is this where I'm getting at?
Pretty much, yes.
It's her on the set of her first porn where she's like, so I just put this in my mouth for $50?
And it's about the only way to kill us off. And oh boy, they
My first walk down Saks Fifth Avenue.
So what was the $5 activation for who?
Oh, that was for Bowsette to attack the witch, which means Erlen attacks. No, right. Hold on, now I'm getting confused myself. I blame all of
Who's
you.
Bowsette?
Bowsette is Erlen.
Okay.
Erlen attacks the witch attacks and kills
Er-
all of us. And then that's about it for the attacks that came in this way, I think.
All right. So I think okay. There. The Erlen has been activated to attack the witch.
Correct.
All right.
Okay.
Go for
And
it.
also, I owe someone a $10 attack. But, we can bide our time.
Yep.
Bowsette is Erlen. Aw, you guys
think.
are so sweet. I'm sorry. I just know the internet was really obsessed with her for like a week, which is the same that happened to me. Anyways, when I said that like your first porno was what, I just put this in my mouth for $50, I more or less meant 50 cents, but that was your first glory hole, so.
That's my third glory horror, have you know.
Yes.
I worked my way up from 5 to 50, okay?
I'm very proud of you. That was great. And now you're on side quest. Are you proud of yourself?
No.
Just so honest. Just so honest. And then an activation of the witch's special attack.
Oh my gosh, thank you so much. I can't wait to spend all this money on potions, cats, dildos, sex toys.
That is an activation of Alasteria's special attack. We are all dead, even Arcturus, because no healing potion can save you from instant death.
Take that, nerd.
Does that mean I get liar for 2 minutes?
If you have her tied up in the corner or
No,
something.
because you're so pretty. So I just want to know, like, does that mean I really only need like the 30 seconds?
I need a bit more poison for this. Alright, there you go. You win your scarlet heartbeat.
I couldn't hear you over choking on daddy's cummies. I'm sorry.
Oh.
I just want Lyra for 2 minutes.
Well, then go.
All you can last?
I mean, with Lyra, yeah. I'll be honest. I'll be waiting.
That's the first time you said that. Oh, wait, no, it wasn't. Let's see. It's been a while since I've been here and talked to you guys for 2 whole minutes. It's very strange. But hello, everybody. How is everyone doing? It is I, Boobasteria, the Wretch Queen, here to entertain you, I guess. I don't know. Why else do you be fucking watching? I don't know who the fuck paid $50, but thanks. Appreciate it. Proud of you. Oh, wait, the last time I put the $50, yeah. Last time I had $50, I put the ball gag in my mouth, so, the fairy wasn't incorrect there when she said that. Oh, my gosh. How is everyone doing tonight? Are you guys ready for Spookoween? I think that's what your realm calls it. Where it's the Day of the Dead? Or is it also ghost involved? I'm not sure. I'm not sure yet. I'm trying to do some intense research. But what I can tell, it is a celebration of lewdness too. I looked in Halloween on my crystal, and the first thing that came up was very scantily clad women. So I guess it's just scantily clad women going around one night. So you all dressed up like prostitutes? I don't know. I can only assume that's what your ritual is. Bring back the dead from being really, really horny because you all are dressed up as prostitutes.
Might as well just heal everybody back to full health because they got so many health potions. We have resurrected.
Oh, hey. I managed to neutralize the numbness. Nice. That was really obnoxious last time. Speaking like a mentally disabled person for some length. Can't say the R word, but mentally disabled is still good.
I mean,
For now.
it's different than.
Yep. Vladimir Dragonov dropped aside in chat says, I either doodled or read ahead of everyone else in English class. Magog hurt the Pixie's feelings. So that is a $5 activation for me.
Wait, no, before I go into that, I owe the witch a $10 attack. After all, it was reserved for this very reason.
I'll
So,
make it simple for you savages.
What are you
that
going for,
keg
boys?
go boom.
yeah, a respectable person.
I'm gonna dress up the ugliest thing known to man. Taurus.
If she wanted to go as a self-respectable person, she'd go as a slut. Sorry.
You know, I suppose she should keep her aspirations humble.
Was that your attack?
That was my attack.
He
My
had to
bad.
ask. He had to ask to make sure that wasn't known. I like that.
Yeah, okay. Well, she just healed. I mean,
Well, now we're caught up.
yeah.
That's the important thing.
And I have to attack the fairy. Erilyn, I am now going to make you feel bad. Hurt your
Oh.
feelings, as was directed by Vladimir Dragunov. You have such soft skin. You are the epitome of beauty and chastity. And I enjoy every moment that I spend with you. Because you make me feel alive again. You make me want to be a better wizard.
Just
Try not to vomit.
call me fat and move on with it, old man. Ugh.
Well,
So gross out. I want to take a shower.
this hypothesis has really borne fruit.
In fact, I wrote a poem, Erilyn.
Nope.
Oh.
Listen, that was a $5. That was holy shit.
How long have you been saving this poem?
It's a haiku. Oh, Blinky Nips, how wonderful thou art. All right, no, that was funny. All right, let's move on. That was the very last super chat. Was that the last Streamlabs?
I genuinely feel sick.
Yes, we're caught up on Streamlabs at this point.
All right. Well, we have about 20 minutes until you know. So, does anybody have a story they'd like to share or some sort of thing?
Did you
I'd
see
like
these?
I'd like to share that
Thunder
I feel vomit in my throat. Like I feel like there's
Like your
something.
normal Saturday night.
No, it's normally something going down my throat, not up.
So a normal Sunday morning.
I don't get hangovers at this point. Are you kidding me? I'm a level 74 alcoholic.
Damn.
Wait.
I thought you could only top out at 20.
So did my scale. Anyway, moving on.
Oh. I just imagine her shrinking down to fairy form and getting on a food scale just to feel better about herself.
And even then being like, fuck!
I'm even heavy for a fairy! 62 grams? Come on!
Look at all those grams of fat. I'm so bad for people, but people still date me.
She tries to fly, but it just goes.
I will
that.
say that I've lost enough weight now to where I can hover, so.
Oh, like a bee? Like how they kind of like fly at an angle?
And I am attracted to sweets. You're right. And that's why I'm so repulsed by you.
Oh.
Damn.
Oh.
How many
Anyway,
health
does
points do
anyone
you
have
have?
anything original to like contribute to this show at all, or is it just Magog and I?
Yeah, I mean,
I'm sorry.
if,
Well, I can bring you up to speed on what we've been
I-
crafting on
I
Sunday,
can safely say that if me and Erilyn on SideQuest were a pirate, these two would be our fucking peg legs.
They've all been in your poop deck. God, fucking.
I'm a lot more useful than a peg leg. I've been on my knees multiple times, I'll have you know. I've built up the tolerance.
That's why I use her as a coffee table. She loves it.
She does have that nice flat spot on the top of her head so I can rest my goblet.
Personally, I see myself as a hook hand, but, well,
She got that flat spot from all the men pushing.
Yeah.
I suppose it's more likely that I'm an eye patch.
With Alistaria, it's not called a blowjob, it's called a cranial.
Oh.
Ugh. Is that skull fucking?
No, that's different. And that's why Arcturus wears goggles.
All right. So, yeah. Arcturus, what were you going to say? You said you had something to say.
Yeah,
Well,
wow,
we're
great.
discussing the movies on Sunday. Apparently, they drive Earth people crazy. I mean, the media's been trying to stop them for decades now, and I was thinking we could probably top that.
Also,
Well, look, if their movies drive people crazy, if we make one, we can really drive them absolutely barking mad.
Oh, you didn't tell
although
Arcturus about the movie
We might have a
made?
hard time getting it to a wider audience because I'm pretty sure it's going to be X-rated in short order.
yes, and but you know, let your people know if you're going to put this project together that I, as an actor, will not perform in any movie unless I can dance on a very large stairwell wearing a maroon tuxedo.
To Gary Glitter, right?
Yes, that was the joke. Alistaria, thank you for
What?
setting that
What?
up for me. I thought that I did a pretty good job setting that up, but you know, you had to finish
Hey,
it off
she was-
with the coffin nail. That's
All I know is that I'm pretty sure it would drive me barking mad.
Oh.
She was finally able to find a punchline that wasn't just all of her exes.
oh.
No, that's you, bitch. Catch me with these hands.
I had the one and I learned my lesson. There's a reason you're
On that note,
She has yet to make all the mistakes you've made, which is why I feel like I have a chance.
Good luck.
Speaking of Alistaria, Stephen Mims says, Boobasteria attacks for your use. Make them dance before destruction. You have a $10 attack to anyone you
Glitter.
choose. Yeah.
It's okay.
Hey, would you like to use it now?
Sure, why not?
Activation.
Ooh, this is my favorite part. It's the part where you die.
Duck face, dog.
Just tired of this fucking show.
I guess so.
I'm sorry. I just that face that you were making was so like
Who
so
has, who has the least amount of health potions?
so blue steel.
Me.
That
You?
was just blue steel. Just I'm sorry.
you know, if the burn is good enough, do you really need to take away the health points?
Alright, then I choose to attack Magog. Your eyes are only as dark as... I don't know. Not... yeah, I'm brain farting right now.
The real insult is having her on the show.
Are you going to brag about your superior eyeshadow?
Yeah, you wished you were as good as a blender as I am. Bitch.
Blender? Are you filled with razor blades, bitch? If so, hit me up. I mean, I need something to put my arm in.
Just...
Oh, I hate myself when I want to die.
It's like, I just, sometimes I love the Monday show because I just get to watch Thelma and Louise over here fly off that cliff every fucking time.
I mean, she is both Thelma and Louise, so...
Yeah, a psychiatrist. There's a lot of personalities up there. He fucked two of them, but just the two. It wasn't a thing. Yeah.
All right. So, okay. We got.
I just hope the audience is enjoying it because we're not doing Brokeback Mountain.
It all started-
Arcturus. I can't quit you.
I just said I wasn't going to do this. I'm not. Take the camera off. I'm not.
He's crying behind the goggle.
He's
I'm
tear-
justly horrified.
The googles, the goggles. We shipped. We're shipped.
we chip.
he's the rhinestone alchemist.
We stay on a fantasy gay couple. Brokeback Morris Garth is our assassin of the grave.
Look, if you're going that route, Magog, you can go that route with Jester.
What's fucked up is that there is a Brokeback Mountain in Volgoth, but it has that name for a whole different reason.
Although, like, when you think about, like, if we could break this down really quickly. So if you, like, go by Brokeback Mountain and what the film is about, simply those things, does that mean that he blew out that guy's back? Like, that's the move, like, legitimately, he pushed down so hard he broke his back, or, like...
Yeah, I didn't watch it, but, I think that they had trouble with test audiences calling it Blown Asshole Mountain.
Very obvious cave. Whatever you call it.
Very obvious cave.
God damn. For
Don't tease the movie.
Morscar, it'd be the prolapsed potion. I don't know.
The high fells of Prolapsius.
Oh. Prolapsius? That sounds like something.
Why?
The dragon comes out of the cave and just starts straining because he's too big to get out the mouth of the cave, and he's like, ah!
Is it big enough to eat cereal in it?
Brokeback Mountain Part 2, Reach Around Ridge. I've done mine from the chat, from GC, but that's a good title. I think they should go with it.
Oh god.
Oh man, we're
Mr.
gonna get letters. We're definitely going to jail.
Brokeback Mountain, can you reach around for more money? Because
Look, I'm not on good terms with Lord Terracothos, clearly, but I've got friends. I'm not going to jail.
Okay.
Yep.
That's what I said, and then I went to jail. But I didn't have any friends, so I don't know if that counts. Whatever, it's fine. Don't worry about me.
Yes, your society doesn't really have the same connections. I speak with, courtiers, powerful lords and nobles. You speak with whoever wanders into the tavern.
It's because you have their medical files. As if I don't see what prostitutes they're fucking at my inn. Like, don't at me, bro. I don't know what that means. I saw it in a tea spilling video on the YouTube.
Tea spilling?
Goddamn fairy lingo.
They have
I don't know
videos of
either, but I found
they
it.
literally just spill tea in these videos. They just
These other people have the weirdest fetishes.
Like, I thought it'd be like a bukkake, but it's not. It's just things like saying the house. I don't know.
What about the house?
I don't know. The house.
Well, I suppose that's where they spilled the tea.
Like, did they finally get a mortgage? Because, I mean, I understand that's pretty hard there.
Hmm.
The fuck is a mortgage?
I don't know, but I own my tree hole.
Mortgage. It's a type of loan where if you don't pay it back, they kill you. It's pretty standard practice.
Oh, right. Okay, yeah. I know what it is.
Gage, mort, gage, mort, death.
Yes.
It's in the name.
Right.
No,
Okay.
that makes sense, yeah. Do they gauge you to death? Like, ooh,
No,
oh,
they
God.
they
Ooh,
gauge
God.
they gauge
They
how much
stretch you out.
they gauge how much money you owe them before you die.
Well, that and they kind of short. It's a bastardization. It's shorted from gouge. They
Does
just
that
took
decide?
you out.
Oh, 'cause I was gonna say, does that decide how you die? Like, do they gauge how much money you owe, and then they decide how you die? And is that how, like, the Iron Maiden was formed?
Right. Yeah.
Metal!
I mean, I don't know what that band has anything to do with it, but you're on the right track.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, do they gauge how much money you owe, and then there's like the bowl or whatever.
What we should do one episode is review torture devices in their world and just
Let's
give
just
our 2
face
cents.
there are similarities between our worlds. For instance, they have a Burning Man festival, and so do we. But the difference is, in our world, we actually burn someone.
Less celebrity ash leaks involved.
Yeah.
It felt redundant to me because every other week that's Sarthos. I mean, one chance
Somehow-
of burning heretics here, and then
Somehow, seeing a man burned alive is less offensive than seeing James Charles' asshole.
Oh.
Yeah.
I just feel like I just am so amazed that, like, it's literally every other weekend for us, so you think that more people could make it out.
But the
somehow,
turnout's
like,
not. Yeah, I mean the turnout's not
savages.
And then it's like once a year on the Earth Realm, and it's such a big deal. Like, it's
Maybe
Yeah,
it's
it's
because
one
they
year.
only do it once a year. Maybe we have to like slim down on it so it's more exciting.
But it's not even for a real Burning Man. It's just for like
It's
A bundle
giant,
of sticks.
It's a giant
like-
wicker man. Yeah, it's a giant
A
effigy.
giant bundle of sticks. Yeah.
They get together and burn an effigy of whatever god they hate.
They love burning bundles of sticks there in the Earth realm. I've noticed.
I just feel like why why would it be such a because like they say there's drugs there, but like I always have drugs, so I just feel like
Oh, you
What?
need drugs if you're magical. You can just, whip up a potion. Just go.
that like
to
yeah,
outer space.
Magical potions. Rubbish.
yeah, whatever. You're just jealous.
You don't have to potions. It's just finding the right substances. Magic is in everything. You can use it even if you don't know and can't use any spells.
Can you make me see feelings? No. Okay, then I don't want anything to do with you.
Look, just
You want to
because
see feelings?
we're
Of
better
course,
at curing
I
shit.
want to see fear off of people when they see my disgusting naked form.
Why? But aren't fairies natural aura readers? Like I thought. Maybe you weren't born with that blessing.
Given who her dad is, it's amazing she was born with any blessings at all.
There was a
It's amazing
blessing.
I was born
There
to see-
was a blessing.
I mean, it's amazing I was
I
born
suppose
because
you would know.
although, like, if you think about it, like, being a whore is my religion because I was baptized in cum. Ooh.
What the fuck?
I'm
Erlen.
I really hope you mean you were born again.
In numine Patri, et Filii, et Spiritus Sancti.
at pedophilia.
Damn!
I.
But it would make sense given who your father was.
Oh my god.
You're like, papa, papa, papa.
Just, I'm gonna get away from this conversation now. Vladimir.
That's a lot of cum.
Baptized in cum sounds like a metal
sounds-
song, like a metal song, right? Like
Baptized
that.
I'm seeing something! Oh, this is great.
It's me
I'm
being
actually getting a
baptized.
vision in here. It's fantastic. Look, I got this from one of the astrologers who didn't foresee their minute execution when the court didn't care for their predictions. It's an artifact. It's
me.
just Magog raising his middle fingers. You can mess with it from here, can't you? You bastard.
You thought you had something special. That's just a fucking Bulgrim's anal bead.
Aw. Isn't that so cute though? Because he cleaned it and everything.
I know, right?
It's so clear. Aw.
Vladimir Dragunov says,
Been sterilized.
Magog,
Sure.
have a healing milkshake. Also, there's another guy who says you owe him money, but this guy goes by the name Sparrow, and I think he's a sailor or something. Also, hurt the fairy's feelings again. So, I'm guessing $5 in healing potions for me, and a $5 quick attack to Erlen. Boom.
That right hurt me.
Yep. I'm about to hurt you hard. I'm about to ruin your fucking night, bitch. I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you hard. You don't even know how hard it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. You're gonna beg me for more. You are gonna beg me. You are gonna beg me to stop. And when you think I'm gonna stop, I'm gonna keep going.
Yeah, but then with the insults. Come on, let's go.
All right, here it comes. Here it comes. You seriously brighten up my day. You're like a flower that has bloomed, a unique blossom in a field. of
I
other-
am a flower that bloomed. Dummy, I'm a fairy. Fuck off. That's the
Your, your
I
face.
slept with that the first 5 times. I will not fall for it.
So bright red.
It's working so much better than I even would have guessed.
I don't want to do this anymore. Anyway, what was the next thing? What was the next story?
You are utterly enchanting. You are utterly enchanting, and I think that the world deserves to see more of you and your beauty and your
Ugh.
grace.
That's really him just like wishing plagues upon Earth. It's
Let me smell my potion.
more of you in his naked, badass body. Sorry, guys.
And Red Ghost gives $50. Red Ghost, thank you so much. I'm currently working on a new cursed scythe, my lord, so you may lead your legion to regain your tower. However, it needs a blood sacrifice. Destroy these peons, so I may use their blood to forge this wicked blade. Yes, Red Ghost, I shall do it. Activate me.
Oh, yeah. This is happening. This is gonna end in rape.
That is an activation of my special attack. You're all fucking dead.
Finally!
Great, you can explain to them where your tower is.
Oh, can I try, Magog? Erlen, you're so pretty. You make everyone feel so wonderful around you. You
Go
should
fuck yourself.
I'm talking, bitch!
And now you've healed her.
Fucking die.
Good night, everybody.
All right. That is the end of the super chats, everyone. But 2 minutes with your Lord Magog. It's been a while. I don't think I've ever. Oh God, how long has it been since we've spent 2 minutes together with one another? I think we're going to enjoy this.
No, we're not. It's gonna be rape. Ear rape. Because you're just gonna ramble on and read some things from the stream, and then just wake everyone back up again.
You know what, Poe? I am getting sick and fucking tired of your shit! Don't make me come back there. I will stop this stream. I will turn this stream around.
You're a fucking dumb whore. I hope you die.
You. Ignore him, everyone. Ignore him. Just ignore Poe. The rest of the show, Poe doesn't get to talk anymore.
Go fuck yourself.
Close your cage! Close your cage! Cage is closed! It's a magic cage. No one can hear him in there. No one can hear him at all. Oh, hail the Lord Magog, says Stephen Mims. Thank you so much. I can't believe that fucking annoying parrot. He interrupted everything that I had planned. You know? And it's time for the grind! They died right when it's time for the grind! So hail me, worship me, donate more money so we can keep this show going. Not because I need the money, it's because they need the money. They're all poor savages. I am perfectly well off. And so we're going to do the grind, are we? I have like a key card right here. It just says shill whenever you can. Or else the debt collectors will come. They keep making new debt collectors. I keep murdering them and they keep like, is there a factory of debt collectors somewhere? Like, what is going on? All right. Resurrection time. Get the fuck back up, all of you.
That's a really nice poison. It has a sort of floral aftertaste and no numbness, no emetic effect. It's really nice.
That's
Highly recommended if you want to die painlessly.
Dude, me. Hey, hi, me. That's me. Don't tell Magog though, but hi. Send to me, or is it like the normal human? Is it like the normal human potion or poison where like I get drunk and then like they like die?
I don't know normal, but we'll have to look at your physiology. It might not be quite as lethal in your case. Could do something a bit different. This one's been tailored for me. I've been working at this over several streams now.
It's like I've tried the antifreeze thing and I just ended up wasted.
It doesn't matter what you do. I'm always going to resurrect you because life is pain and you need to fucking live it.
926 years of it! Dude!
When you reach 1,000, we can talk.
I don't want to hear 1,000.
I will turn this stream around.
Please don't, because then we have to go through
I
another
will turn this stream around and back it up your fucking ass. It's time for the grind.
Wow, are we supposed to be excited at this point? Like, are we supposed to be like, wow, oh my god, thank you? Or...
This is in real gold. That bastard cheated me.
Don't be surprised. I don't know who it was, but don't be surprised. Did they perchance go by a random YouTuber's name? Because if so, don't believe that person. Did they have a little mask and they tried to sell it to you as gold?
If a Nigerian
Well,
prince sent it to you, it was definitely a ripoff.
I'm just saying, like, if they act like a random YouTuber from the Earth realm, don't trust anything that they're selling.
I'll try not to. I
Just
don't
keep-
usually buy things by their email thingy. Besides, the shipping here, it just doesn't happen.
Were they really pretty from, like, the nose down, or they had, like, a cute little mask, and you just wanted to believe everything that they said?
Who are you
Oh.
talking about specifically?
Oh.
Be very careful about certain sellers
Oh.
that they get you. They do
I
get
see.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, look, I didn't know them directly, but I know the person who did, and they did say something about a cute little mask, so I think I know where this is going.
long story
And
short.
I'm going to have to kill someone.
Long story short, 5,000 gold in debt.
By the way, to go along with what Erilyn's saying, if a really cute girl who makes this face sells you her bathwater, it's just water.
Oh.
Which means you can drink it. It's good for you, though. Like, they should.
Stay hydrated, bitch.
Honestly,
Water.
I feel like the whole point of that was to be like the Mountain Dew and stuff that you drink, like, also drink water. And so here's some overpriced water, because you know it has to be overpriced.
Yeah.
Wait, I heard about this one. This is where someone claimed they got herpes from the bathwater, which prompted to do a study and find out that was
Right.
just water. Look, the joke is twice over on the idiot who paid for it, who drank it, and then tried to claim that that's what gave them the herpes. Now they haven't to come up with an entirely new story for their wife or significant other.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't the prostitute with the C-section scar.
Yeah,
he
because,
did-
like, toilet seats, that's been disproven. So, what else are they supposed to do except for, like, I bought this random person's bathwater, and that's what gave me herpes.
Who the fuck does that anyway? Like, you're drinking, like, you get it in, and you're like... And then your
Honestly,
friends are like, what does she taste like? Herpes.
Can you
I
imagine
would-
somebody buying Jester's bathwater?
You can
But as
buy
far as I'm
one.
concerned, I
It's
think everyone
there.
should sell their bathwater if someone's going to buy it. What? You're just gonna, flush it down the drain otherwise.
That is my goal in life, is to be hot enough, which I know is impossible, but to be hot enough to just sell my bathwater.
I would actually prefer it if you sold your tears. Your salt-filled, angry, self-loathing tears.
Good luck. They're all dried out. There's nothing there.
Well, I don't
they
know. I
also
thought
have
we were
glitter
halfway
in
there
them?
last time. We don't say never say never.
Do they also have glitter in them?
Yes, but that might have clogged up my tear ducts, but it was worth trying. Anyway,
So your eye crusties in the morning sparkle like they're actual gold nuggets.
they are, and that's... yeah.
Wait, so is your gold? Wait, is your boogers and eye crusties worth a lot of money?
Yeah, I have this weird thing I picked up about 100 years ago that I have yet to find out how to get rid of. And I'm pretty good at magic, so it's taken me a while to reverse this curse. But Erilyn will tell you this too. I've suffered for this for a while, and I'm gonna get real with you guys. For years now, ever since I was cursed, when I come, it's diamonds and rubies and emeralds, and it
Ouch.
hurts. It hurts.
That's the only reason he has to explain his bleeding dick.
You know, somehow you look more attractive, my god. What happened?
That's what I'm saying.
Oh.
I think there's a certain twinkle to your eyes now. I mean,
If you get me really rock hard, like entire nuggets of gold come out. Like it's
actual rocks will come out, yeah.
it's kind of awkward to come diamonds and rubies and emeralds.
Yeah, like people say my dick is diamonds, and Magog just capitalized on that. I mean, actually has that issue. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's, yeah.
Nothing like hearing a girl's ecstasy when you fucking
Rip inside of her
yeah.
vagina.
when you finish on her face and she's just
And that's how I used to get my engagement ring.
just
How do you think I got these bruises?
there's a lady I know who thinks everything that glitters is gold.
Everything glitters in a certain light. was oddly like poetic.
I know, right?
Ugh. Gross. Move on.
Oh man.
I don't think anyone actually got it, but I got it.
We're not gonna.
I'm not going to explain to them. Don't know. I'll let them, do their own experiments on your behalf. After all,
We're finally gonna get on with the grind. How about that? All right. First story from the Earth realm. And you know what? I expected this from Canada.
Oh.
Air Canada, an airline. Air Canada plans gender-neutral greeting. Porter United create a gender X category for their plane tickets, I guess.
Okay, but may I butt in? Too bad if you say no, because my butt's large and it's gonna go in anyway. Anyway, what I'm saying is,
It is the actual bull in the China shop.
yeah. So working in an inn.
That gives me a diamond heart on.
So the way that you give somebody a gender neutral greeting is you just call them by their first name.
Yeah.
That's it. Like I legitimately, that's all you do. There's no Miss, Mrs., Doctor, Mr., Zers. You just, hello, you. Hi, how you doing? Good to see you. That's it. Like,
So the byline for this story is
byline.
Yeah. You got that, didn't you?
Bye, yeah.
It's a fine line that I skate often. That byline.
so I'm guessing it's welcome, ma'am, welcome, sir, welcome, eh?
I don't even think they do ma'am and sir because they don't want to trigger anybody. So listen to
Welcome
this.
you.
Oh.
Yeah, get the fuck on the plane.
Leave me alone, bitch. Bye.
That's what I want. I want like an angry airliner. Where like that's their gimmick, like the angry airliner. You come on and they're like, "Hi, welcome to the plane. Sit the fuck down. Hi, get the fuck on the plane. Jesus, you people are slow. Get the fuck on the plane."
Otherwise called United Airlines.
Yeah, genuinely, I hope we
If
crash.
you don't hurry the fuck up, we're not gonna get to Chicago on time, and you're not gonna get mugged within 30 minutes of landing.
Hey, that's Detroit. That's not Chicago. Chicago, you got an hour and a half.
Right.
But Detroit, you got about 30 minutes, yeah.
Transgender activist says it's time for all airlines to revise their gender categories.
Was it the Univ? Was it that one?
Nope, it was Gemma Hickey.
Gemma.
Which is a fat woman who has a boy's haircut and aviator sunglasses on.
Univ, yeah, that was the one that did the thing.
No.
Wait a second. Gender categories. How many are they calling for?
Nine,
I have no idea. It's a gender-neutral option with booking flights. So on the ticket, yeah,
reasonable.
It'll be like Mr., Mrs., Miss, and then like X.
Hello, passenger. My pronouns are. What are yours?
Malcolm X. Black Power.
So Gemma Hickey of St. John's recently picked up a gender-neutral passport, but is still waiting for most airlines to offer a gender-neutral option when booking flights. In an effort to be more inclusive, Air Canada plans to drop gender references when welcoming passengers. That means no more on-board announcements opening with "Ladies and gentlemen." That's when the pilot gets on, because we don't live in their world, so let me explain. When you get on an airplane, and they're about to take off, and they're about to taxi the runway, oftentimes the pilots will get on the loudspeaker after they've done their safety brief. And the pilots will be like, "Thank you for flying, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for flying, blah, blah, blah. We're going to be, we're going to be at a cruising altitude," or whatever. They just kind of summarize how the trip's going to go. But somehow, just the pilots getting on the loudspeaker and saying, "Ladies and gentlemen," has triggered some people.
How
But
easy is your life that getting offended by Mr. and Miss or ladies and gentlemen offends you.
Exactly.
That already exists in the southern U.S. where they just go, "Hey, y'all, we're gonna be like that." There you
Y'all
go.
is gender neutral.
Yeah, y'all.
Nope, they don't
Welcome
even do
to
that.
Canada Air ambulatory flashbacks.
No, they don't do that. In the South, there's a lot of I believe the saying is Southern hospitality. There's still a lot of yes sirs and no ma'ams and ladies and gentlemen.
You could still just start the flight with,
Hey y'all.
"Hey, y'all." I mean, it's not hard. Just do that.
Yeah. Listen, you fucks.
Yeah, like, "Hey, you pieces of shit," because like everyone shits, I guess.
The move follows a growing awareness and acceptance, including in the travel industry, that some individuals are non-binary, meaning they don't identify as male or female. However, Air Canada, along with most other airlines, still requires passengers to designate themselves as female or male when booking flights. Something activists say needs to change.
It's almost as if, though, that there might be a medical emergency in which they have to identify you by
Yep.
your
Biological,
fucking
yeah.
biological gender, you pieces of shit. What the fuck? Sorry.
Gemma Hickey went on to say, that just feels dishonest and also disrespectful that we're forced to have to pick an identity that we don't identify with.
That's like
But you don't-
literally just like opposite of dishonest is picking and choosing who you are. That's opposite.
Yeah, and the new Star Wars movies are totally, and like the new Disney movies just in general, are totally honest because they suddenly care about the fucking socio-political climate. Yeah, that's so honest.
And according to an employee memo issued last month, Air Canada said it will soon switch to the gender-free term everyone when greeting passengers.
What if you have multiple people in your head? Jesus.
Yeah, what about, what is it called? Space mates? Face?
Mates.
Head
What if you
mates.
identify as a nobody?
I do identify as a nobody.
You play
See?
too much Kingdom Hearts, that's what I say.
Never too much.
We want the spokesman for the the memo. A
A
spokesman
spokesman?
for
A spokesman?
a
spokesman?
spokesperson
A spokesman?
for Air Canada says we want to ensure an inclusive space for everyone, including those who identify as gender X.
But they had a spokesman say it, so.
No, I said that. That's not even written.
Oh.
I
Fine.
was quoting the fucking memo. Jesus. Most provinces now also offer the X gender option for government issued ID cards, such as driver's licenses.
So almost like you can fake your whole identity and change your appearance and who you are for reasons.
Yep.
God knows the local child molester. All you have to do is, change your hair color and change your gender and be called.
No,
Just
why do you have to
because
go
you
and
need it.
darken it with the worst people? I mean, there are plenty of paid killers who could take this route. Without,
Yeah.
They don't necessarily want to be associated with sorts of pedophiles. Paid killing is dignified work.
Yes.
I make a lot of money.
Besides, you don't want to piss them off. They are sensitive.
Yep. Now on to the next story, which is more funny. I just figured people would have it. That just annoys me. Oh, I know. The pilot said, "Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so offended." God, you have no problems in your life. You
Are
know
you
that.
even listen? Like, do you even listen?
Well, good
to
morning,
that?
ladies and gentlemen.
I would rather that, honestly.
Yeah.
Just the pilot just ringing in my fucking ear.
Mhm.
The whole flight, the whole fucking flight. I don't give a shit.
So it's like the people who talk about being stuck on one of these planes with babies next to them, and now they're going to start bitching about SJWs instead. Oh, damn it. I know this flight's going to suck. She's got pastel hair.
Oh.
Oh, I'm sorry. They've got pastel hair.
Eh,
Yeah.
They.
And what happens when pilot who's been flying an airplane for 20 fucking years, so he's got like his greeting down, it's a 20-year like embedded in his muscle memory, And he gets on one day and is all like, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for flying Air Canada. And he doesn't even think about it. And before you know it, somebody back there is like, they said they would change. I want his job. Fired. I'm offended. That's what's going to happen. You watch. Something like the couple months from now, we'll be doing the grind and some pilot or stewardess is going to get fired for saying ladies and gentlemen.
Even better, though. They start with everyone, but then, like... But then, like, in the air, they go, ladies and gentlemen, we've hit some turbulence. And then somebody goes, we have to fucking land right now. And it's, like, in the Pacific Ocean. And they pull, like, a fucking Sully on everyone, where they save everyone except for somehow that one person that caused the issue. But that was just, I mean, they had to land in the middle of the water, so.
Yep. Everybody.
Of course, someone would die.
Everybody knows.
It's a flight to San Francisco.
Everybody knows that SJW types can't swim. Learn to swim.
You can't learn to swim.
All right, let's on to the next story. This is a pretty funny one, and I personally am interested in this. Arcturus very well may be interested in this, and maybe Alistaria, because I have yet to confirm whether or not she's a man or a woman.
Really says a lot about our relationship.
Speaking of those binary biological genders, a company is selling a mini jacuzzi just for your testicles.
Aww.
Oh.
It's a little jacuzzi that's shaped like balls, and you soak your nuts in water. There's nothing.
It's hot enough. This could be a benefit to the human species, as that should lower their fertility a fair bit.
Yeah, if it cooks high enough.
Yeah. There's nothing better. There's nothing better after a hard day at the office than soaking your bollocks in a bubbling jacuzzi. At least that's the view of Testicuzzi.
Testicuzzi?
That's the best they could come up with. I mean, come on. I could have phoned that one in. Ball boiler.
So where does this go then? This part?
No, it's kind of. It only has one picture, and it's a guy holding it, so it fits in the hand. And I suppose it holds a little water, and it bubbles, and I guess you're supposed to just sit on it.
But then, like, where does this?
It hangs over the side. Your balls go into the cup.
But then does the air feel so cold that it just kind of like shrivels in, and then?
Maybe if you got a tiny dick or something. I don't know. The Testicuzzi is a new product. All right.
You definitely a
Testicuzzi.
That's a weak portmanteau.
You have to go license these things, and so you have to go up to whoever you're licensing it to. Like, yes, I'd like to make a patent for a Testicuzzi.
Ball boiler, nut oven, egg bath.
At least that's the view of Testicuzzi, a brand new, groundbreaking mini hot tub tailor-made for your two veg. Don't be fooled. This isn't one of those daft stocking stuffers.
No. That's sounding.
Okay.
Don't be fooled that it isn't.
Its website insists that it's an actual product.
I mean...
Look, if you're that keen on this, you don't need a special device. Just get a kettle and a hot plate.
As per Testicuzzi, this is not a gag gift.
They sound really insecure with their product. I wonder why.
It's an actual product, but if you want to buy it for a friend, we'll let you call it a gag gift for men. The idea of a hot tub for your balls...
That sounds not gender inclusive.
Yeah, that's very triggering. I mean, women have balls too now, I hear.
Yes.
Yep, and penises.
But you have to, like, continually... Like,
lady balls.
But do you, like, okay, but here's my question, though. Like, do you have to, like, continually, like, teabag this...
Yeah,
like...
You have to sit there with it. I guess you gotta sit on it.
But then you might as well actually teabag a cup of hot water. Like, you're just teabagging. That's
But it bubbles.
So does hot water.
Yeah, so does hot water.
It has a battery.
So does hot water if you...
It's got little jets that shoot your testes.
So do coffee makers.
That's horrible burns in my mind. That's horrifying.
But imagine if you let your little test jacuzzi go on for too long when you're, I don't know.
That's a very
Exploiting your-
strange.
What kind of person do you have to be to really care about a jacuzzi for your testicles? But like, at the same time, like I feel like
Porn
do
stars.
whatever you want as long as you're just washing the goddamn thing. Like, let's be fair.
Slap it away all day. Well, it'll probably hurt after a while, you know?
All right, let's finish this because, yeah, we might not even get to any of the other stories because we're 5 minutes from closeout.
Yes, and we need to catch up on.
Yeah,
several
so let me just finish this. The idea of a hot tub for your balls came about after a funny conversation between friends. However, rather than writing it off as another silly tangent between pals, they actually followed through.
Testes. What?
In order to really nail the concept, the team created multiple variations of the Testacuzzi using 3D printers. While they were thoroughly examined to ensure product quality and proof of concept, images of product testing will be left to the imagination. It literally has 2 little inserts for your balls.
Who gets to test that product? That's my question.
It's the perfect solution for people whose testicles bear the brunt of their lifestyle. Whether you're a passionate cyclist, a keen sportsman, or perhaps even a horse rider, the Testacuzzi is the hot tub for you.
You're a very ballsy man.
You know, I continue to suspect this is some sort of passive eugenics plan to cull the stupidest in the population.
You know, they're still probably going to make $1 million off this. Somebody is.
yeah.
You know, I mean, it's like the pet rock. It's just a rock with eyeballs glued to it, but he made $1 million. You know, some assholes are going to buy it. You know, and they're gonna fucking give it to their friends as gag gifts, and they're still gonna make
The
money.
one-hit wonder of the sales world.
Yeah,
Like, that's it. Yeah.
it's gonna be as seen on Pornhub. You know, like. And that's going to be the end of the grind because we only have 4 minutes left of the show and we've got some super chats and Streamlabs to get to. Vladimir Dragonov says, more heals for Magog. Also, is there a Hacksaw Ridge? And how do the couriers always find me? I've gotten 5 letters from the fairy. Ark, hurt the fairy. So $5 quick attack for Arcturus to hurt the fairy.
Yeah, it hurt me.
I don't believe there's a Hacksaw Ridge. Sorry.
What if
Not
your
in my
balls are
world.
too big to fit? Sorry. Sorry, I'm still hooked on the Testacuzzi.
So, Erlen, I just want you to know that
Yes.
I'm so happy for you to see Magog so deeply in love with you, so committed to your well-being. You deserve happiness. You deserve a man who devotes his entire life and or unlife to your well-being, your cares, and your feelings. And, well, I couldn't be happier for you. You deserve this.
It's even worse with the cheese accent.
God, you made her puke on her casting couch.
The first time that's happened?
It is.
Yeah, she doesn't choke on dick anymore, so.
Oh.
And that is the end of the super chats for today.
Thank God. I hated that so much.
Oh, watching you choke just made me cum diamonds.
You're welcome.
God, you have a vomit fetish now? Ugh.
Gross.
Arcturus, do we have any Streamlabs before we end the show?
No, I'm afraid the last one was the order from Lord Turk of Sarthos, and all orders have been filled.
Oh, well, I thought we had some because I thought I saw something, but I guess I was wrong. But we only have 2 minutes left, not enough time to do a grind story, so I guess we just are going to fill in this 2 minutes with a bunch of bullshit.
Ugh.
No, that's the game. It was an hour ago, according to this Streamlabs thing.
Yep, nope. So I was mistaken. I thought we would have more than that, but we don't. Thank you all so much for your donations, especially the ones, I believe it was Lord Tarek of Sarthos who gave $50, and Red Ghost who gave $50. That right there is going to help us out, definitely. And a quick announcement, there will be a Friday show, but I will not be on it. I have wizarding things to do. So the show will be hosted by Arcturus instead, with the normal Friday night cast.
Womp womp.
Yeah, unless Erilyn cancels again because she's sick or
Shut up. It'll be
has,
fine.
has like something better to do, apparently.
She has a
I'm
headache.
mostly certain she'll recover from this by then.
Yeah, God forbid, like, I might have anything else in my life at all.
Don't you lie to us like that.
I swear to God, like one of these days I'm gonna have Erilyn come on the show with just like some bling in her teeth. Be like, we had a good time.
Oh, I see what you did there.
I don't know what we're doing on this show anymore. We just do it. I don't know why people watch this.
I don't know at this point. I don't know why I'm here.
You're here because you're a lovely person. You know, there's something about your face that
Look,
just brings
wait,
joy
no.
to children. It brings joy to people around you. You're such a lovely and vivacious woman. You know.
And
As I thought, Fruman! Fruman! This arsenic has gone bad!